everyone, or anyone. You know, same old jokes I make every week. Hope you're all well. I don't know about you, it's gone a bit cloudy here. It's warmish, but gone a bit cloudy. So hopefully that means more people will watch. Oh, what was I going to say? I'm really sorry we had to have a last minute change of model. We were having Stephanie, but unfortunately, no, Felicity. Can't even remember her name. It was her birthday and her parents have whisked away for a surprise holiday, but she will be doing it in a couple of weeks. So this week I got my friend James Payne, but I was calling him Jimmy Payne. I haven't seen him for about 10 years or something. I haven't really spoken to him properly for ages, but we knew each other when we were young, you know, in the London nightclubs where we first met. But I thought it'd be quite nice because he's like an art critic and art galleryist and is setting up these YouTube videos on art and paintings. So I thought it'd be nice to have an art themed event for once instead of talking chit chat and showbiz. So if you've got any art questions you'd like to ask or discuss, that would be quite good fun. You know the game where you set them up. Let's see if I can change it. Is it better? No. Oh, I see there. Oh, hi Jennifer. I hope James. Hi Karen. I'm very glad that Karen has been drawing of her own accord this week, which is thrilling. Hi Brian Hurley. Oh, hi Jim. Mercy Islands. I'm going to look up where Mercy Islands is because I've never really heard of it. And every week you say you're there. Oh. So, with no further ado, I'm going to introduce our model. Hi Pauline. Hi. It is Mr. James Payne and his beautiful dog, Archie.
Hiya.
Hi.
Hi. How are you?
Yeah, I'm very well. It's going to be lovely to chat to you after so long.
No, Mercy Island is lovely, by the way.
Oh, is it? Oh, I've never been.
Really good fish and chips there.
Oh, the last time I saw you, I think, was at the ICA at the Trojan exhibition.
Oh yeah, that was a while back. A long back, actually. Yeah.
Probably about 10. Oh, that's history. She does lovely pictures all the way from Japan.
Konnichiwa.
Yeah. Oh, can you speak Japanese? Because we're not just local; we're international on this show.
You are. You've always were an international person, Sue.
International jet setter. I've only been abroad for 3 years. I've only this year. The furthest I think has been Eastbourne. Then the other week I went as far as Surrey. So I'm not.
You're back to the Middle Ages again.
I know. I put petrol in my car about once every 2 months. So, everyone, you can start drawing the lovely Archie. And James is a bit tired. Well, I think he should be because he's just got back from Suffolk after 4 months away. So I think it's funny when you get. Was there lots of posts outside the front door?
I haven't looked yet, actually. I just come in. So, yeah, just come back from Suffolk. Been there for 5 months. So, been out of London for 5 months, the big city.
Yeah. And what did you feel like coming back?
Kind of excited and strange. It was very weird because the house we have in Suffolk is it's a mile from the nearest house and a mile from the nearest road. So, and in London, I live right in the centre. So, yeah, so it's weird seeing lots and lots of people, but it's nice though, really nice. I like it.
Yeah. So, what have you got? A great long drive to your house or something, or do you just have to clap
2 hours? 2 hours.
What the drive is? But no,
Suffolk.
your house in Suffolk is it a very drive or something? You can drive. Yeah, so you can get to the. You know, you said it's.
Oh, I see. It's got a dirt track.
Oh, dirt track.
Yeah. You can't see it from anywhere. It's very, very isolated.
Lovely.
Black and silent. And then in London, in the middle of Islington, so very, very busy.
Oh, so it's a big difference then. How have you found the lockdown and the?
I think it's been the best time of my life. Actually, I've loved lockdown. I've loved. I probably won't have any work still for about another year.
Yeah.
So I've got lots of different jobs, but one of them, my main bread and butter, is guiding, like art tours, guiding that kind of thing. And of course, tourism's finished. So won't have any work for then. And I thought I'd miss it, but I don't at all. In fact, not one tiny little bit. I'm kind of starting to realise that this is what retirement could be like.
Oh, when I retired from work, it was the best day of my life. And someone's saying the picture's bad quality.
Oh. What can I do?
Have you got a phone there?
Yeah.
Can you just try it with your phone? Because sometimes that's a better picture. We do it, you know. We just do it going on for it. People can see our technical problems.
This is the link you need to click on. Open this, copy the page link.
Just getting into StreamYard, but you can see all our technical work now. It goes on. It's high tech.
Copy link. Okay, copied. And then open Safari, sorry.
Yeah.
Okay.
Then you might have to shut down your laptop and then see if that's a better picture. Because we had this problem the other week, and the phone. It's hilarious that phones are better cameras than anything else.
Is that better?
Well, I can't. No, I think you'd have to shut the other one down because you're still on.
No, hi guys. You're not. The phone's not registering.
Oh. Sorry,
no,
everyone.
Okay, I'm going to give him a call, Sue.
Okay. Sorry, everyone. You have to chat to me for the time being. You've got any questions for me while we sort out technical problems? Oh, there we are. That's much better picture.
Is that a better picture?
Yeah.
Okay, let me close this down then.
Yeah.
1 sec. Now I'm on. Is that good? Is that a better picture?
Yeah, get back a bit. Yeah, much better.
Can you just hold on while I...
Yeah, sort yourself out. Yeah. Just got to arrange himself in a nice way. Sorry about this. Any other questions you can ask me while we're thinking about what we're going to do? Oh, yeah, so it's a much better picture, Jennifer. Thank you for noting it.
Is that better?
Oh, much better.
Okay.
Is that all right that way up for everyone? Yeah, that's perfect, yeah.
Yeah? Okay, cool.
Yeah. Lovely. So it's maybe, I don't know if you, could you twist it that way just to see? You know, put it portrait. Oh, yeah, because that feels, yeah, but your head's not in it now. This is you'll be doing lots of little snaps now, I hope, little quick drawings of what's going on. Be back in a second, I promise. We're almost sorted, and then we'll be able to talk about art. You can ask James all about his art things. I'm very well, thanks, Alison. Yeah, I'm keeping well. I've had a busy weekend out with everything's open. It's a bit exhausting though. What else? Where have I been this week? I'll tell everyone. If anyone here knows my friend Stephen Linnard, I took him to a party on Saturday. It was quite a fancy party at the swimming pool in the garden. Within half an hour, there was a big splash. Poor Stephen Linnard had fallen in the swimming pool. It was his entrance into Hastings Society.
Can we do it portrait?
Yeah, all right then, if that's easier.
Is that okay?
Yeah, it has to be. It's not too big, but people can take it. There we go.
Is that...
Yeah, lovely art. We need Archie. There we go. There, everyone. I like that composition.
Okay.
Looking up at you, you look like. Because you know Rachel Auburn, she comes to my life drawing, and she always draws people imposing like that.
Oh, how's Rachel?
She's very well.
Facebook things with each other, and that's about it. So
Yeah,
she's good.
very.
Yeah.
So when I first knew Jimmy, he was friends with Lee Bowery and used to be a model for Lee's clothes, didn't he? You modelled at the Camden Palace.
Yeah, and a few other places, the ICA and a few other
Yeah.
places. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, she worked at the ICA, didn't you? As a
Yeah. But I think you did
desk.
the pink gingham collection.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And did the ICA? So, had you always been interested in art, or did you do art? at school?
Yeah, I think I was always interested in art. I think when I was a child, I wanted to be a comic book artist. I love comic books.
Yeah.
So I still like that kind of graphic style.
Yeah.
And then when I was 16, I became a graphic designer, a trainee graphic designer.
Yeah.
And I did that till I was 19 and qualified, and then I quit because I wanted to go and do lots of bad things.
Yeah.
So I didn't want to work full time, so I ended up working in a record shop and traveling and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, and then in Paris, I worked as a graphic designer as well. So,
Yeah.
but I think even as a little kid, I was always going to art galleries, the Tate,
Yeah.
and stuff like that. I was always interested for sure. Yeah, although my taste has changed radically. It's funny because I recently did one of my videos. I did Frida Kahlo.
Yeah.
And I hadn't thought about her for years. I kind of gone off her for quite a bit. And then I remembered that when I was a teenager, I was obsessed with her. So it's kind of funny remembering all that stuff, you know.
Look, here's me on my table. I've got a Frida Kahlo candle.
Have you?
You know Tracy, grand sister?
Yeah. Vaguely,
Yeah,
I don't know
she
very
lives
well.
here now.
Right.
And I've got my Frida Kahlo tin with all my bits in.
Well, in fact,
But when you read her life, it's so fascinating.
Yeah, on my latest video on YouTube.
Watch it, everyone. Links on my Facebook page.
I do. I talk about the commodification of Frida Kahlo. So how it's funny, you know, they have, because I did loads and loads of research for it. And, you know, they have things like what you've got there in your house, Frida Kahlo.
Yeah.
But one of the strangest things I found was they had a Frida Kahlo eyebrow tweezers. So you could buy Frida Kahlo eyebrow tweezers, which kind of defeats the whole purpose.
Yeah. So if I thought you were going to say they had a Frida eyeliner like stencil, so you could paint them straight across.
Exactly. Yeah. But they even introduced a Frida Kahlo Barbie doll.
Imagine what she would think if she was alive now.
Well, she kind of was quite a bit of a self-publicist, actually.
Yes,
well.
I think she loved it.
I think she would have liked it, but maybe not to the extent it's got. Like the Barbie doll, for example, doesn't have a unibrow, and the world of art marketing is very, very peculiar. I love gift shops in art galleries.
Oh, excuse me, that's my favourite bit.
I love it. It's the best bit in an art gallery.
I've just found this now. I remember I've got more in my bag. My friend Kim gave me this on
What's that?
Sunday. So it's a card.
Yeah.
And a Frida Kahlo bookmark.
Oh, and a bookmark as well. That's handy.
I know. So when you get the card, get the bookmark. It's Frida's everywhere. But
yeah. I'm going to see the Gauguin show tomorrow in London, so I'm looking forward to the gift shop. The Royal Academy always has the best gift shops. So.
I know. I have to say, when Lucian had that big show at the National Portrait Gallery, I was so disappointed with the gift shop.
Oh, honestly, really?
Oh, I was hoping for bags, tea towels. I think there was a little dog pin, and that was about it.
Wow, that's a bit.
I wanted to be on everything. I was very disappointed.
I mean, on the one hand, I really like it, but on the other hand, I find it a little bit annoying as well. So, but I'm always interested to see what direction they're going to go in.
Yeah.
Like, what makes someone sit down and think, oh, let's make a Barbie doll Frida Kahlo, for example. It's kind of fascinating in itself.
Yeah. Oh, if I go somewhere and there's no gift shop. Oh, hi, Kerry. How are you? The dog's exactly the same as Kerry's. I didn't know Kerry had done this before. Oh, Robin Bruce, hi. Always different people.
I like different people.
Do you remember Wigan, who used to run the Brain?
Well, I know the name. Oh, yeah, I do.
Kerry's his partner.
Ah, okay. Oh, yeah.
And they used to run the Museum of Club Culture in Hull.
Oh, really? I didn't know there was one. How interesting.
I gave a talk there. It was marvellous.
Oh, good.
Yeah,
In Hull.
the Museum of Cub Culture, and I've had an exhibition. Yeah, I've had an exhibition because they moved, so I had an exhibition and a talk.
Oh, that's nice.
But it's quite nice in Hull.
Yeah,
Nice.
I've probably been. I don't know though, but
Yeah.
yeah. As we
Oh,
get older, we're travelling more and more outside of London. When we were younger, we didn't want to leave London at all.
I think once for 2 years I never left London once because I was counting. Now, nothing I love more. My favourite treat. Do you remember Yvette?
Yeah.
She lives here as well. I
Oh
mean,
how many
oh,
people
Paul,
live?
you're in Hull. I met Paul in Hull. And
Oh, I know Paul. Hello, Paul.
do you know him as well?
I think so. Yeah.
I've only met him twice in real life, but I'm very
Oh, in
fond
that case,
of
I
him.
don't know.
I'm
No,
very
the picture's really small, so.
Yeah. So what we do is me and Yvette, our favourite treat is a drive to Marks and Spencer's in Bexhill. We go, things changed. It's shameful.
I must say there are the little things you miss. It's like when I'm down in Suffolk, it's quite hard to get some ingredients, so I have to travel.
I know. Because when I moved here, I know it's bizarre. I thought that there'd be no taxis, or maybe a hut at the station, and no food or no takeaways or anything. I was wrong. Taxis are the best taxis in town, world here.
It sounds
Right,
like. Go on.
we better get talk about art, haven't we? Not the
Okay,
taxis
go
and
on.
the
Yeah.
takeaway. So, who's your favourite artist?
I've got lots of different favourite artists, and for different reasons as well.
Yeah.
So I think I love Donald Judd. I really, really love Donald Judd. I love the American minimalist.
I might just Google it right now.
He's. I recently went to Texas just to see some of his work.
Yeah.
So he's. Have you heard of a place called Martha?
Martha's Vineyard.
No, it's not Martha. It's Martha.
Oh, yeah. Let me just show someone his kind of work so we can. I can't get it in the right place because these StreamYard, it's the opposite way to you think it is, so it's complicated. Because you have to go the opposite way. It's not like a mirror. You can't really see, but you can Google it yourself.
Is the picture okay? This size?
They're wonderful.
Hello. Okay.
Yeah,
no, he's a minimalist, but then I love Caravaggio as well. I really love Caravaggio still. Picasso, I love some Picasso, Michelangelo, lots of them. But I recently went. Martha is a place in Texas. It's very small. It's a tiny, almost like a village in Texas. It's where they filmed. Remember Giant with James Dean and Elizabeth Taylor?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I stayed in that hotel. I stayed in James Dean's room. It's very exciting. And so it's in the middle of nowhere. It's the desert. And Donald Judd moved there. And then he and Dan Flavin. Dan Flavin, if you look him up, is another minimalist artist. You'll know Dan Flavin's work. He works with neon tubes.
Oh, yeah.
Very simple, beautiful work. But the thing is with those two artists in particular, their work doesn't reproduce very well.
Yeah.
So it means something different. But I went to Texas just to see them, and it was mind-blowing, absolutely mind-blowing.
Yeah.
And they've converted an army base into a big art installation.
Yeah.
Really, really powerful.
I'm looking at this Dan Flavin work. I've still never been. Underneath the prom here, there's a thing called Bottle Alley.
Yeah.
And they've got all neon lights and that down there, and they put on shows quite often.
Oh.
Look, well, I must go. I can't believe I've been. It's pathetic.
Yeah, I love land art and light art, but I think I said to you before, I kind of I like work that doesn't necessarily have to be explained. So yeah. I love the fact that I don't really understand that work necessarily. So he's Dan Flavin is all to do with color theory. So you have to understand color theory, blah 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 blah. But in fact, you can just like it because it's pretty neon lights as well, you know. So I like the fact it works on two levels.
Yeah, I generally like things as I like them. But then sometimes when I do find out the story behind them, it gives a whole different level.
Totally, yeah.
And it makes you understand. Oh, I get it now. I
totally.
understand.
I think like on my YouTube when I talk about Mona Lisa, it's like we're so used to seeing Mona Lisa, it's kind of boring. It's kind of tedious to look at that image again. because it's one of the most overused images in art history.
Yeah.
But once you start learning about how revolutionary it was and how radical it was in 1500, it makes it a whole different way of seeing stuff, you know. And that's what makes art great. Is some of it can be seen, you know. You need to know some stories behind it, some history. There's no point in looking at Middle Age, you know, sort of religious art from the Middle Ages without understanding some of the context. It doesn't make sense to me. Whereas Dan Flavin, I think some of the great modern artists, you can just look at them and say, you know what, that's nice. It's nice colours.
Yeah.
Like Bridget Riley, I like it just because of the colours.
Yeah, but I like the fact you think it's black and white, but when you look at it, the colours appear.
Yeah. It's like magic.
I know. Optical art. I think I've got a book, and I have to spend hours looking at it just to go. Ooh. You remember those fun? That there was all that rage. Those 3D pictures. I can't remember what they were called.
Yeah.
And you had to stare.
I never got them. Did you get them?
Yeah, after a while, it's so thrilling when it appears. But they went out of fashion, didn't they?
Yeah.
They were a one-year hit wonder.
The internet killed it, I think.
Yeah, but I think I've still got a book of them somewhere, and it used to make your eyes really hurt.
Yeah, totally. Yeah. But yeah, so I think, like, when you say favorite artist, I quite often think about that, and you know, if I had to pick one out of every single artist in the world, it would have to be Cézanne. Cézanne is my idol. I absolutely am mad about Cézanne. That's I'm doing that film, not the next one, the one after.
Oh yeah, I'm very fond of his pic. I love his still lifes. Like, it's an apple.
Yeah.
And you can look at it, you think, I could probably draw that.
Yeah,
exactly. He did draw it.
Yeah.
He's the one who did it, and he sort of Magic Eye, thank you. That was the name of those funny things. Magic Eye. And he was the one who, like, he's post-impressionist, isn't he? Oh, listen to me. Post-impressionist. He took it to a level.
Yeah, he's kind of, well, he was a bit of both. He's a bit of an impressionist as well. Him and Monet really founded the impressionist movement.
Yeah.
So they were best friends, but the opposite of each other. Like, Monet was really outgoing, gregarious, fairly wealthy with his art, and Cézanne was really, really miserable, misogynist. He was like really, really grumpy and smelly, and couldn't stand people touching him. So I really like the combination of the two.
Yeah.
So I'd love to do something about those two together.
Yeah.
But Cézanne, I love. That apple is, you know, the apple that shocked Paris is such a great story, a great idea, and he was the one who really, he's the one who started that whole thing about painting the same thing again and again and again at different times. In his case, it was a mountain, you know, and in the Impressionist case, it was a railway station.
Water lilies.
Water lilies, yeah. You know, it's funny because I always love how your taste changes as you get older, because, like, the Impressionists were my least favourite artists for the last 20 years. Completely. I always thought of it as chocolate box art. But once you learn about them, you're like, wow, they were really punk rockers. You know, they were like they were like the hardcore of their day. They were really interesting. Yeah.
See, I'm very fond of Matisse, and that's why I like all my settings up here. And when I did the art at the fountain, I always had a vase of flowers for the person. So they every pictures everyone did ended up looking like Matisse's, really.
Yeah, I like a bit of Matisse. I like a bit. I mean, there's not much I like. I mean, there's hardly. Yeah, I mean, like, I hate the fourth plinth on Trafalgar Square. You've seen that, right?
What's on at the moment? Is it like a cream cake or something?
It's like a dollop of ice cream on top of the plinth.
Yeah. And
it's got a cherry on. I mean, Klaus Oldenburg did it years and years ago, anyway.
Yeah.
But it's very rare that I just think I really, unless art is just picture box, I'm not really that bothered about it, to be honest. But in that case, first of all, I have a real problem with public art. I find it that someone's pushing their aesthetic on you. You have to look at it. You're forced to look at it. You know, Trafalgar Square, everyone passes that. But the one type of art I hate more than any other type of art is whimsical art or something trying to be funny.
Yeah.
Art is not funny. Never funny, ever.
It's sometimes.
Well, it's funny by accident. Yeah, loads of times by accident.
Yeah, I know.
I can't tell you how many shows when I had my gallery, and I used to go to loads of shows, like student shows, stuff like that. I can't tell you how many times I found work funny.
Yeah. Yeah, but I love my class and all my students. I sound a bit fancy. whatever you do, it's worthwhile because you've
Of
done it.
course it is. Yeah, that's the point.
Be proud of everything you've done
Yeah,
because
yeah.
you know someone's going to like it. I always love them all, just the fact that people have done them.
Yeah. You know what? Yeah, just 2 weeks ago, someone I know had their portrait commissioned, and they asked me what it was like. I didn't like it, to be totally honest. They asked me what it was like, and it's pointless. It doesn't matter what I like because he likes it. You know,
Yeah.
he likes it. The artist, that's their style. That's what you're supposed to do. How many artists in history have been rejected again and again and
Banged
again?
off. So one picture, didn't they?
Yeah, all of them. Most of them have. Frida Kahlo sold 5 pictures.
I know.
5
And
pictures. She sold 4. Huh?
Imagine how rich she'd be now.
I know her last one went for $1,000.
Oh, Debbie, her art makes her laugh. Bless her.
What's that?
My friend Debbie, her art makes her laugh.
Oh, good. Okay.
But I forgot. Me and one of my students, we're in an exhibition on Friday. I can tell everyone this at the Crown. We're supporting gay pride without
What coming up?
art pictures. But my friend Karen, she's watching now. I hope she was saying, but she never really drew or anything. And she came to my art class and she loved it so much. And people are buying her pictures, and now she's got a picture in exhibition.
That's awesome. That's really cool.
So just try, and you never know.
Yeah.
People say, "Oh, I can draw." You can. Everyone can draw.
Yeah, anyone can make
Despo.
art.
She says her art makes her cry. Despo's got a lovely style. She always has the lovely lips in it, look like hearts. But Despo, you're doing it, so that's what matters.
Yeah, that's the whole point.
I saw you on Saturday. I drove past you at Alexander Park with Chris, and I was honking at you. He looked round, but he didn't know it was me. And sorry, I had to go off the subject every now and then.
Okay.
No, art. Let's talk about. So, are there any exhibitions? Andy Warhol's back open, isn't it?
Yeah, I saw that.
What's that like?
Opened. What can you say about that guy now? It's like I mean, I'll tell you one thing was quite cool is they've recreated a whole room. They've got 2 recreation rooms. One recreation is do you remember the auditions that he did? Do you remember he did a whole series of auditions?
No.
Oh, okay. He basically filmed someone for 3 minutes or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
Talk about themselves, like Edie's in it and all of the great ones. Yeah. And they've got one room which is recreated with projections going all around the room. That's cool.
Yeah.
But
I was like a novelty in an exhibition.
Say again?
I was like a novelty in an exhibition. And there's a room where you can sit down and watch a film to tell you more about it.
Yeah, films are good.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's good, but it's, I don't know. I've seen so many Andy Warhol exhibitions. There wasn't anything new for me.
Yeah.
So, and it was just before lockdown, and people were doing the elbow shake. People just started. So I think it closed pretty soon after. Yeah. I'm going to Gauguin tomorrow at the Royal Academy, and I'm going to see a few shows while I'm down here as well. But the Warhol was good, but if you don't know it, it's great.
Yeah, but his images are so kind of like, look at me. See, I've got an entertainment for everything we discuss.
What's that one?
Andy Warhol flowers. I had a mask made in it. Quite nice though, isn't it? I thought. Might as well make a statement while you're. See, they could sell these in the gift shop.
They totally. That's what I'm looking forward to tomorrow, to see what the Royal Academy have done with face masks.
Oh yeah.
It's a whole different area, isn't it? Because now you've got face masks. They can do. They can also do hand sanitizer bottles. So yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing if there's a Gauguin hand sanitizer bottle.
I'll be here. Oh yeah. Oh, it has opened. Andy Warhol's back.
Oh okay. Oh cool. Yeah.
But to be honest, I think going to an exhibition when it's socially distanced would be lovely.
Yeah,
they're so packed. You can't see. You're frozen.
Yeah, I'm not really sure. Tomorrow I'm going to the press view. So, but I think normally you have to book a time or something. I'm not really sure.
Yeah.
So,
what did I think. What did your art tour guides involve?
Well, for years I've been doing this, where I take groups of English-speaking people around Europe. So I would take they're Americans, Canadians, Australians, New Zealanders, Indians sometimes, anyone who can speak English, and I take them around Europe doing art tours. So I'll take them into the Louvre, for example, and talk to them about art, and they're kind of art based. So that's what I've been doing.
Oh, that'd be a lovely holiday to go on.
That's the most annoying thing anyone could ever say to me. It's really, really hard.
That's a lovely holiday.
Yeah.
No, I don't mean for you. I meant for people going on it.
Oh, okay. No, my dad would always go. Yeah, my dad would always go, enjoy your holiday, and it's like walking around with 45 people following you, looking after them all day, and listening to hundreds of questions. It's not a holiday, but it's fun. It's really good fun. I like it.
Yeah, but I meant for people to go on. It must be lovely.
Yeah,
Are they quite expensive?
Huh?
Are they quite expensive?
No, I don't think so.
Oh.
I don't know. I don't deal with it. So I work for a company that deals with it. I don't think they are. Just judging by the kind of people that are on them. Yeah,
they don't seem like loadies. So how did you get into that job?
Huh?
How did you get into that job?
I've been doing it for years. I used to work with American students. So I had a friend who did it. This was like pre-mobile phone days, so 30 years ago. And she used to ring me up every night crying because people were so horrible. Because Americans can be very demanding, very forthright. They can shout and all that kind of stuff. And she hated it. She never did it again. And then she rang me up and said, "Oh, but you'd love it." So so I ended up doing it, and I really, really enjoy it. So I obviously don't put up with them shouting at me or getting angry. I can't be bothered. So, but it's good fun. It's but that's going to be on hold for quite a while now, I think.
Can imagine.
Probably till next year.
Yeah.
So that's why I've had so much time on my hands. That's why I'm doing the YouTube stuff.
Yeah, because I love them. Because I get bored. Sometimes I've got a friend who's always sending me YouTube about artists, and they go on forever, about an hour and a half. But yours are just 15 minutes, aren't they? 15
minutes. To me, even for me, that's enough.
Yeah, but it's a perfect amount of time, and you say it all so simply and easy to understand.
Yeah, and it's kind of like, I mean, the whole point is to take something that everyone's very familiar with, like Michelangelo's David or something like that, and come up with new concepts, new ideas behind it. And although I've just been told off on YouTube by someone about Frida Kahlo, so.
Oh, why would you not the right information?
Yeah, I said she had a Jewish father, but apparently she didn't. So.
I love the thing. Sometimes people take offence about the hilarious.
Yeah, she didn't take offence. She was kind of like, like people kind of passive aggressively tell you things.
Yeah.
But Frida Kahlo herself said she had a Jewish dad, but they've since proved it wasn't true. So you never know. But so that's the idea behind it. Is they're aimed at people who know a little bit about art, but don't necessarily know a lot. Because I'm really interested in techniques, how artists worked and painted. So I talk about that quite a bit as well.
Yeah, because what I did a series of paintings.
Yeah.
I put myself in famous people paintings.
Right.
Have you got your sound on your phone?
Yeah. Why?
Can you turn it to silent? Because I think you should be able to hear you, because I can hear myself.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah. Oh, I think that's better.
Is that better?
Yeah, because my voice was echoing.
You're quieter.
Am I?
Is that better now?
Yeah.
Is that okay?
Look at this is me and my technical stuff. Oh, it's perfect, yeah. Where was I? Oh, yeah, my paintings. And so what I decided to do was because I was a bit bitter, I was never painted with my clothes on.
Yeah.
So I thought I'd put myself in famous paintings.
Right.
I didn't realise at the time how interesting and helpful to me it would be, because you're looking at other people's pictures and see how they paint them. Because in my mind, I would think to myself, oh, I can't draw hands. Then I'm looking at all these great famous paintings, Picasso, Matisse, whatever. They're not really drawing the hands either. It's just impressions of them. And it was so helpful to me doing that. Yeah. But quite often, in my class, I make them do that. So bring a picture, portrait, a selfie of yourself in a famous painting and mash them up.
Yeah.
You learn.
think it's a great way of, you know, I think when art schools in the 1940s, 1950s, 1960s, you know, they used to make people study the old masters.
Yeah.
I went to St Martin's in London,
Yeah.
and there was none of that. There was none of it. There was no life drawing classes. I think that's a
Yeah.
real shame.
Yeah.
You know, I think you learn so much from other artists, even just really simple stuff like brush strokes, and you know,
Yeah.
like doing my series. I had no idea that some artists paint on a white background, some paint on a green background, some paint on a,
Yeah.
you know, Caravaggio painted on a black background. I had no idea. I thought everyone just painted straight onto a canvas,
I
and I
know.
studied art, you know, and I
Yeah.
didn't know. So I
And
think
some people,
go on.
they do a general outline of the whole picture, don't they? And gradually fill it in. Other
Yeah.
people just do in detail, a tiny little eye, and then
Yeah,
build
yeah.
up around it and everything.
Yeah. I mean,
It's
that's how, like,
fascinating.
someone like Picasso, he outlined everything first of all, whereas
Yeah.
someone like Jericho, he would have done section by section, like almost like a fresco painter, you know, where they're doing, you know, that much by that much, and then they move on to the next bit. They move on
Yeah.
to the next bit. You know the technique of gridding out a picture and then
Oh, I
blowing.
know that well. I love a bit of
Yeah,
gridding.
yeah. And
That's
so,
right. Another one thing I've got, a very long
what have you?
ruler.
Where is all this stuff coming from? It's like a magic show.
I know, because to be honest, I'm always faffing around and I've got so many different jobs and bits of things to do and ideas come in my head. I've got pots all over the house
Have you
full
got
of
an
bits of
assistant
stuff.
there as well?
But
Have you got an assistant?
no, that's what I need.
Someone's passing you stuff. I know they
No,
are.
I'll find them myself. Oh yeah, Louise Blakeway. They set up their own classes in the lecture theatre.
Oh, right. Okay.
Because when I worked for Lucy, when I worked for Lucian, no, it was interesting. She used to say he got friends with all of the young British artists, you know, and all that. And he went, yes, he goes, oh, it's all very well, but they really need to be able to show that they can draw. Because I think before you do an abstract, you've got to do the real thing.
Yeah.
I'm
But
still
most of them
touching
do.
it down.
Most artists do. I mean, you know, Picasso was an incredible draftsman.
Yeah.
Monet was a great draftsman as well. If you look at their early works, they're beautifully put together.
Yeah.
So yeah, you're right. I think the great masters always knew how to draw beforehand. Always.
Yeah. Because when I do painting, sometimes the ones I do in like 20 minutes are much better than ones I pour over because they're kind of free and alive.
Yeah.
But when I think I should do it proper, they look a bit overlate, you know, overworked. I don't really
Yeah.
like.
Yeah. 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 I
I've
think
got
something
down.
knowing when to stop is a great skill.
Exactly.
I
And
think in like,
sometimes, Pum,
no, it's
I should
okay.
say that sometimes, you know, a fantastic drawing's just got 4 lines,
Yeah.
but it's just much better than one where someone's sat there forever.
Yeah, totally. I mean, you look at like you mentioned Matisse earlier on. If you look at Matisse's drawings, they're so beautiful. They're so simple and clear, and you know, you've got to be on the top of your game to be able to do that. And if you look at the lives of most of these artists, I'm talking about, you know, 20 up to the 20th century. Most of these artists, they just worked and worked and worked. Picasso worked every single day, every day. You know, if you think that how he could have just sat back and relaxed, he wasn't. He did like, you know, he did 8-9 hours every day in the studio.
I know.
All of these artists worked really hard, you know, and that's how you learn your skill.
Yeah, that's how Lucian was. He worked every single day, about 12 hours a day, never go away because he couldn't bear to be away from his art.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I've got a friend like that as well who just works all day, every day. Oh, hang on. Oh, Maggie's ex. Oh, that's nice. He went all over America giving life drawing classes.
Oh,
Popular in America.
that's nice. I used to love life drawing classes. I used to do my own ones in a church, but yeah, I loved them. What was the longest you ever posed for Lucian?
What do you mean without a break?
Yeah.
About 2.5, 3 hours.
Oh, okay. So you did have quite regular breaks. Did he wake you
up?
Pardon? Did he wake you up?
I wasn't asleep really, but sometimes I was. Sometimes I used to dream that he told me to have a break. Oh, yeah, I dropped off to sleep, and in my dream he said have a break. So I get up and he goes, "What are you doing?" You said to have a break. He went, no, I didn't. I dreamt it, but I still got a break, so it worked.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but I don't know. Yeah, I've been to a few life drawing classes. I really enjoy it because I hadn't drawn for years and years and years, and then for some reason, I ended up going to this life drawing class.
Yeah.
And that going to that art class really changed my life because I realised I could still draw.
Yeah.
And I got back into it, and then I've had exhibitions and everything.
I know, it's great.
I know.
I mean, I think everyone can actually draw. Some better than others, obviously.
Of course,
everyone.
As I say, children can draw before they can write.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I think it depends. Everything is kind of dependent on the viewer as well. I think that, for me, with Frida Kahlo, for example, I say in my little film that she's not a great technical painter because she wasn't.
No.
She was actually, pretty amateurish in her paintings.
Like me.
But that doesn't matter. It's like for Frida Kahlo, it was the content. The content was really, really important, and that's what makes it great art. In the same way you get poetry or great literature. It depends on the context every single time.
Yeah. I mean, when you find out about her life and all the things that happened, it makes it even more sort of poignant, and you realise why she did it.
Totally, but also it's I really can't stand it when someone says about they go to gallery and say my 5-year-old could do that easily.
They couldn't.
But like John Waters, he said, well, give them a bloody paintbrush because they could make 5 million quid.
So sorry, someone just asked me if Lucian Freud had a good sense of humour.
Oh, did he?
Absolutely hilarious without knowing it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Did he say once I was almost falling off the sofa laughing at the rubbish he was coming out with and the stories he was telling me, but he didn't really. And I had to say he should be on telly, he'd be a national treasure. But he didn't really like it and was all nervous when he was on the television. But he did have I think he had a good sense of humour without realising it. But I can usually find a sense of humour in most people.
Yeah, I think I can as well. But I can't. Did he? He probably didn't tell jokes or anything though.
Oh, sometimes. Oh, well, this is a long story. The first time I had to properly go and meet him for lunch, Lee took me to the River Cafe, and there was other people there, and he was still trying to entertain me to make sure I'd be my. And he told this great long joke. It took about 10 minutes, involving a whale wanking.
A wow what?
A whale wanking.
Right.
But I can't remember the punchline. And someone's desperately wants me to remember the punchline, and I've tried and I can't remember it. But it was hilarious, and it was involving some hand movements like this with a great big whale's dick. So he did tell a joke, but sometimes I was a bit lost in the telling of them, to be honest. But he wasn't a stand-up comedian.
No, his work is I saw the show, the drawing show.
Yeah.
At the Royal Academy, it was bloody mind blowing. It was amazing, really amazing. Actually, I love his work. Love it.
Yeah, because he made his eyes bigger so he could see better.
He made what?
He'd be looking at you, and then he'd go, "I know it's ridiculous. It make his eyes, really make his eyes look big." Because he thought he could see more if his eyes.
Really?
Yeah. I don't know that he could, but anyway, that was his trick. It's quite scary if you're asleep and you look up and see them peering. What else of art do I need to talk about? What
would you like to talk about? I had a gallery for 10 years as well. Yeah. So I had a Payne Chervell gallery.
Yeah.
With my business partner Joanne Chervell, and that was pretty amazing having that. It was in Shoreditch in the early days.
Yeah, I went to it.
Yeah, I know you did. Yeah, you came to us. Yeah, and that was. But then every time we turned around, the rent went up. It just got more and more expensive. And I absolutely love artists, but I'm not sure if I want to work with them again. It's, they're just they're quite difficult. So, but I really, really love being around. Lots of my friends are artists. I'm quite close to a lot of artists, but being a curator, which I was in the gallery, was quite difficult. I found it a bit, hard work sometimes.
Yeah.
See, when you're working your ass off for somebody, because we discovered quite a lot of artists,
Yeah.
You work your ass off for somebody, and then they turn around and go, why aren't you doing this? It's like, what? So yeah, there was a bit
I've
of
got a
that.
friend who's a marvellous artist. The one who got me, he was a model on this. Getting into selling anything's a nightmare.
Yeah.
He doesn't sell them. He's like very protective and loves them so much he doesn't want to sell them.
Wow. No, I was never like that.
No.
I'd sell anything.
Oh, someone's very kindly looked up Googling the whale joke for me.
Crafty animals.
We managed that. I'll have a look. Thank you, Robin. If you find this great long joke, let me have it because it's
I can't wait to pick it up.
Yeah, it's quite important. It's a crux of a story for something special that I can't talk about.
Did he talk a lot?
Yeah, but sometimes I'd go in and I'd be really exhausted and wanted to go to sleep, and he'd never shut up.
Right.
But other times I was quite jolly and I wanted to chit chat, and he'd be like falling asleep himself and not chatting. But it was good when we were both on the same level. But if he wanted to perk me up or sleep me, he'd also say, Sue, time for a salt break, and just give me Solpadeine. He lived on them.
What?
You know Solpadeine, those big ones?
No.
Are they like paracetamol but bigger?
Oh, okay.
You mix them up in water.
Yeah.
So put 2 in a glass, stir them with the back of the dirty old paintbrush, and give it to me to drink. Because he thought he'd either wake me up or perk me up or do whatever I needed. Or set me sleep if I was too fidgety. And he the whole house, and because they're so big, they come in these big boxes about this big. Oh, yeah, covered with them everywhere. Boxes of Solpadeine.
Was he married at the end?
No. He'd been married twice, but he had various girlfriends.
Yeah, I know he had girlfriends, but did he?
Towards the end, he had a very young girlfriend, I think.
Yeah.
Under 30.
I think she might be an artist, right?
Yeah, well, most of the time I was working there, he was going out with Chancellor, the model's mum, someone Chancellor, I can't remember, but she was married. But everyone knew about it. You know, it was all very modern it was.
Yeah, he was very bohemian.
Yeah, he was.
Like most artists.
I know. I love the way proper artists are like that, and they just think what they and like we might think it's not right to have several girlfriends on the go at the same time, but in his mind that was just perfectly normal. And
when someone's focus is on one thing, which was his art, the rest of his life was just something to slot into place, however it worked out. It's the same for most artists, I think.
Yeah, and he did exactly what he pleased, even if, like, you know, when he went in the shop and the dog, he went to Clark's bakery and the dog started licking the bread. And this woman went, that's disgusting, stop it. He just literally kicked the woman. It was hilarious. All the time, when he drove a great big gold Bentley.
Yeah, I do that, yeah.
So my favourite is when he used to take me out for dinner in the gold Bentley, the lunch. And he just, like he was the king of the road and no one else stood a chance. He'd just go, psh! And if anyone dared sort of try and get in front of him, how fucking dare they? Just mad. I was like this, shaking, thinking my life was going to end.
And who were his artist friends?
Francis Bacon, but they'd fallen out just before I started.
No, I meant while you were around.
Oh, he got all friends with like Sarah.
I love Francis. Do you like Francis Bacon, by the way?
I like his pictures, yeah, but I never met him.
But I
like him, I like the stories of his life as well.
If you want to read a book about him, My Life in the Gutter.
Oh, I think I've read it.
For us, particularly for us, you know, used to hang out in Soho in the 80s and stuff. It's very, it's really, really funny and powerful. It's good. Yeah. I met him once, but
I was in John Maybury's film about him very briefly.
Oh, really?
Yeah, in the colony rooms.
Oh, okay. There's a new book about colony rooms, isn't there?
Yeah, I know. Yeah,
it's come out. I only went there a few times anyway.
But to be honest, shall I tell this? I ended up snogging Damien Hirst in the toilets. I was thrilled.
Really?
But it was only very brief, for about 2 seconds, and I quickly ran off. But I thought, I'm in the colony rooms. How arty is that? That's just like what life should be.
That's really cool. So who else were his friends? Artists?
Frank Albach was his best friend.
Oh, yeah. Did he die recently? Did he die?
Did he? I don't know. I
think
hope
he
not.
might still be alive, actually.
Yeah, because he's so lovely. and
And his
so
work is amazing as well.
and
Amazing.
so handsome and lovely.
Yeah, yeah. He's gay, right?
When Lucian finished the picture, he'd get Frank round to tell him if it was finished or not.
Really? Wow.
Yeah. So they were like best friends.
That's interesting, isn't it? Because their work is so radically different from each other. Yeah.
The first picture of me, when he had to be finished in time, because I was going on holiday to India, and he knew I'd get a tan. So when I got back, Frank had been round in the meantime, and I had to pose 2 more times while he moved the arm like 1 inch, because Frank had said it would look just better in that position.
Right.
That's weird,
Wow.
isn't it?
That's really cool, I think.
Yeah, I've got the inside info in the art world. Who would have thought?
You did. I know. It's really, really inside info.
Who would have
No,
thought?
Outback. I love Outback as well. I really like his
He
work.
lived round the corner to me in Camden.
Yeah, he had a studio in Soho, right?
Yeah. No, it was in Mornington Crescent.
Oh, Mornington Crescent. Okay, all right.
Yeah. And his
So
son,
who would be your favourite artist, Sue?
Matisse.
Who?
Matisse.
Oh, I thought you said Max East. I'm thinking.
Oh, yeah.
Don't know that one.
And I know this is weird. I don't really know much about it. I'm very fond of John Martin. You know those great big pictures?
Yeah,
in
I like John
gallery.
Martin, yeah.
And you look at the sky and you think it's clouds, and you look and it's like crumbling cities.
Yeah.
They're kind of weird, but I like them.
Yeah. I mean, I'm really excited about going to a gallery tomorrow. I love seeing art. I love being around art. I'm doing my next video is about the Arnolfini portrait, the Arnolfini marriage.
Yeah.
You know that one? It's you will know it. You will know it for sure.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go and see that tomorrow as well at the National Gallery. So
I know. When I was a kid, my favourite thing was looking at art books and looking at art galleries. And then I'd never in my million years dreamt of being one. It's bizarre.
It's amazing, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
It's amazing that your picture is in my book library.
Oh, I know. Funny, isn't it? Weird. Weird life.
It's a very strange life. I
know. And it's not like I make it happen. It just happens to me. I don't go out of my way. I don't go around hunting for it.
Yeah.
And the older I get, the more fun things happen.
That's good.
I know. I love my old age.
Yeah, me too. I like it as well. I'm looking forward to retiring after COVID. I'm decided I'm looking forward to it now, and I do like a bit of telly. So,
what's your favourite programme?
I just at the moment it's A Suitable Boy.
Oh yeah, I watched the first one, but I think I need to watch it on my iPad in bed, really close, so I can study it.
But I think you also need. I read the book, but I don't remember one single thing about it. I love that, and I really like. I've forgotten what the name of it was. It's I Will Kill You or something, or.
Oh yeah, see that's too scary. I think it might. People say I should watch it, but I don't think I'd like it.
Oh, I just loved it.
Have you watched Schitt's Creek?
Who?
Schitt's Creek.
Schitt's Creek, yeah.
That's my favourite. I think
in the world
ever. What's going on?
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah.
I still haven't finished the last series yet, so no spoilers. I like Schitt's Creek. I like that's why I really like COVID as well. It gave you an excuse to watch telly. You didn't need to be told off. Sometimes you watch telly in the daytime, you feel a bit bad.
I don't. Yesterday, I went out for a bit, but then I spent most of the day.
I might have to let my dog go now. Is that okay?
Okay, yeah, they've almost finished. I was watching Canada's.
What's that? Go on, Archie. Greg is here. Oh. Sorry?
I was watching Canada's Greatest Great Baker or something. It's like Bake Off, but a Canadian. Just because Dan Levy was presenting it.
I don't know who that is.
David Rose from Schitt's Creek.
Oh, yeah.
And Dan Levy is David Rose. They're one and the same character.
Right.
I spent all day watching it, and because it was some funny, I don't know where it came from. It just kept stopping like that, but I still watched it.
Have you seen Euphoria?
No, is that good?
It's very sex, drugs, and rock and roll. It's very good. Yeah, it's.
I wouldn't. Oh, I Will Destroy You. Your program was like.
Oh, I Will Destroy You. I couldn't stop watching it. That's the last time I binged it.
Yeah.
Saw the
yeah, apparently it's fantastic in the National because it's empty. But
okay.
National Portrait Gallery is shutting for 3 years, isn't it?
Is what?
Shutting for 3 years.
I think you're thinking of the Hayward, maybe.
No, I thought
I could be wrong.
I thought the National Portrait Gallery.
Oh, the National Portrait Gallery. Sorry, yeah.
Doing it up.
I
Because
don't
to
know.
be honest, some of the pictures in there, when you go in there.
Yeah. Don't you feel? I feel like I've seen most of everything in there now, though.
Yeah.
I love the shows they have on, the extra shows they have on. They're brilliant. National Portrait Gallery is the gallery I remember most in the 1970s as a kid.
Yeah.
I think that was our school trip, our regular school trip was to the National Gallery.
I remember being thrilled by a portrait of Ian Botham. It was so appalling. I couldn't believe me eyes.
I know, but do you remember that Princess Diana one that got slashed? You can't get a flatter painting than that. I don't know how they made it so flat. It's got no dimensions to it at all. It's amazing. It's like,
oh bless her. Oh. So I've got to remind everyone, send your pictures to Isolation Station Hastings on Facebook Messenger. Then we'll see a couple in a minute. And then I don't know when Katie will put the gallery together, but that'll be up in a couple of days. Oh, yeah, complete free. Oh, I am. Look, you're the art critic. I was right.
Oh, okay, cool.
Complete refurb.
Wow. I wonder what they have to do to it. I can't imagine what they have to do to it. Anyway.
Do you like Kerry Twin Evans's neon picture? Neon.
Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do. I like his work, but you don't really see much of it these days much anymore. I mean, I think he's represented by the White Cube.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, but no, I've always liked his work. You know, his work can be a bit whimsical sometimes, but I like it in that case. It's kind of coming from an intellectual idea. Yeah, he's a clever artist. I like him.
Yeah, very clever. Bless him.
No, where is he now?
He lives in Suffolk, I think. Funny you should say that.
Really? I remember him from years ago.
Yeah, I think he lives in Suffolk.
From the olden days.
He'll ring me.
Yeah, I definitely remember him from the olden days.
The olden days. I love the fact, because from our day, people are either dead or having the time of their lives.
I know, it's totally true. No, they're either dead or growing tomatoes.
Yeah. You've got a lot of growing vegetables as well, weren't you?
So I can't tell you how pissed off I am about my vegetables because I got so many. Tomatoes are going to be ripe in about a week's time, and we're not going to be at the house for a month.
Have you got someone can pick them for you?
Well, I've got Airbnb-ing the house out.
Oh,
so they're going to have a treat. They're literally on the edge.
Yeah.
And I thought I'd have some before I went, and I spent every day talking to them and watering them and polishing them and taking photos, Instagramming the shit out of them.
I know.
And some random person from Los Angeles is going to have loads and loads of tomatoes.
Yeah. I think this year was an experiment. I didn't really know what I was doing, but I know what lettuces is going to be my thing because they grow.
I did some lettuce, yeah.
And the creatures don't get them either. But
I did lettuce, and cauliflowers, and cabbages. Lovely.
Have you got snails?
Well, if we have, they're not kind of very. They're not very around.
Oh, there's certain plants they love them. They're just like little scraps left. And my snails, they're so big and fat because they're so greedy. It's very upsetting.
In Suffolk, the problem is rabbits.
Oh no, I haven't got that. Foxes.
I don't know if there's foxes, but I don't think they chew on your.
No, they just chew on film and make a lot of noise.
Yes,
any more questions about art, anyone? Because we're going to finish soon. Any more?
No more questions.
That's your dog.
Oh, thank you very much. My dog is 17 years old. So he's 17 years old, which makes him like 150 or something.
Well, if you come down here to visit your friends, bring your dogs. Everyone here's got a dog.
I will, yeah. I know. That's what being in London is so different from being in Suffolk, because in Suffolk, if you say someone, can I bring my dog in? They just look at you like, why are you asking? Whereas here.
Same here.
Yeah.
I think there was one pub you weren't allowed to take your dog in. It only lasted a few weeks because, here dogs can go everywhere. Yeah. Oh, we knew all about the National Portrait Gallery.
Oh,
nice.
Oh, brilliant. Nice one. Thank you.
Thank you, Robin, for doing that investigation for us.
No, I'm glad I know, because that means I need to go there tomorrow and have a live
I think it's shut already.
Oh.
Yeah, because they shut it for COVID, and then I think they've said they're not going to bother reopening it.
I won't worry.
Oh, perhaps get plastic plants in Suffolk because the rabbits eat anything.
Okay.
Luckily, that's not a problem. It's just
Well,
the snake.
next time you have to go to Mersey Island. It's beautiful.
Oh, I'll try and have a
Yeah,
look.
it's kind of beautiful, working class little. It's a bit like Canby Island,
Yeah.
except
Oh,
a little bit posher. It's in Essex.
oh, they get cut off twice a day.
Yeah, yeah. You have to go. There's like a causeway you drive up to. But really, the best. They have an amazing Essex fish and chip shop. It's so funny.
Oh,
It's
I
like
love
it's full of like women in big fur coats. It's hilarious.
And what was I going to say? Katie, have you got any pictures you can show us yet? Kids. Oh, that's amazing.
Oh wow, that's amazing. That's really cool.
Brilliant. Who did that?
Wow, that's stunning.
Yeah. Oh, I love that one.
That's cool. I like that one.
Oh, yeah. I think that's Jennifer Corker. Then she'll do embroidery of it. Oh, lovely.
Oh, that's nice.
Oh, they're lovely. Because usually
They're really nice. Well done.
my 8-year-old nephew often does it, but unfortunately he's at camp this week, so he won't be doing it. But he's a funny. Oh, that was lovely. It was lovely to chat to you, Jimmy. After
you too, darling. Yeah, really nice.
And hope to see you when you come down. It'd be lovely to see you.
Yep, I'll definitely be down once their house is ready.
Oh, that'd be brilliant. When you come here, you go, oh, isn't it lovely? And you bump into everyone you know going, you live here? You live here? What?
No. I keep every time I turn around, I read that someone else has moved. I'm like, what? How did that happen?
It's ever so bizarre.
You're like the catalyst. You changed that whole area.
Yeah, they all followed me. That's what I was, the Pied Piper.
I actually knew quite a few people, artists who were there before you, actually. So.
Yeah, but it's such a lovely, creative place, and everyone's always doing things. And
yeah,
but people here aren't obsessed with money, which I really love.
That's nice. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just like get enough money to keep you. Even the cab drivers. Oh, I say how much I'm going to earn the week. Once I've earned it, that's it. I give up. I have a little rest.
Yeah.
Oh, that's lovely.
Oh wow, colour. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Wow, it's really nice.
Oh,
I like that. I love that one. That's cool.
Oh,
I look about 12 in that one. I really like that one where I look a lot younger.
You don't look old though.
No, I feel okay. I'm good.
Oh, Vanessa Crawford, I'm glad you enjoyed it. Thank you.
Oh, thank you, Vanessa.
Oh, Natalie, she just moved here. She knew one person I knew. We've made friends now.
Thank you, Jennifer.
Oh, thanks, Debbie. Thanks, Julia. Thanks.
Stannard, is that her last name? Is that?
I don't know.
Stephen Stannard. Do you remember Stephen Stannard?
Which one was he?
One of the ones on the floor.
My mind's gone.
One of the ones on the floor with a pile of sick next to them.
Oh, that one. Oh, one of those. Yeah, I think I was only sick in public twice.
I don't think I've ever been sick in public.
No, actually, I don't think I have.
I can't be sick. I hate it.
When I was about 16, I was always going out. My dad was a bank manager, and he picked me up to take me home. So we were out at the same place, and his friend was in the car. Suddenly in the back, oh my God, I'm going to throw up. I'd throw up in my hands and throw it out the window.
I was actually sick on someone's head once, but yeah.
Oh, shameful. Oh, glad you liked it, Despo. I thoroughly enjoyed talking about art. Suffolk surname.
Oh, maybe that's how I know the name Stannard.
Yeah.
It's very Suffolk.
I really enjoyed my chat about art. It's been lovely.
Yeah, very nice. Really nice to chat to you.
It was lovely, and I hope to see you soon. And I hope everyone goes to your YouTube channel.
Yeah, go to my YouTube channel. Great art.
The links are on my page.
Oh yeah, follow the links on Sue's page. Yep. And the next one up is the Arnold Feeney marriage or portrait, whatever it's called.
Lovely.
All right, darling. Okay, can I go?